And then we go to the third movement, where you're in there, trying to discover something inside you. But it's troubling. It's hard for every one of us, no? So that's why the harmonies are even like polytonal, even, no? With that I play these kinds of chords, and I play with major minor tonalities, because it creates this like very rough tension of trying to find something that may or may not exist to you. So
this is something very interesting. I noticed when one part of passage doesn't have minor major, and then the another suddenly has a typical major.
Exactly.
This is something surprising that I've heard. Yeah.
I'm curious about, because we are kind of talking about the harmony and the chords you're using, basically, right? It starts, like you said, because it starts very open. It starts very open with fourths and fifths mostly, and these disjointed melodies. But from the second movement onwards, and especially after the second movement, it becomes very strongly tonal, right? How conscious was his decision to go into like all the bells, for example, they sound proper tonal, right?
Yes.
Which is is an outcome of the harmony from the first movement, or are you just juxtaposition, basically, just juxtaposing those two things?
It was interesting doing the first movement, the second movement, I mean. I came with the melody first, the idea of the melody, of doing
the bell-like melody.
The bell-like melody. And then the process, when I was writing it, was to find a harmony that would enable that melody to work, but not make it sound ridiculous,
Yes.
Because it's a simple melody, and I could make it sound more major or more minor or whatever. So then my choice to create this journey of what I wanted to create, I started using, again, like some form of major minor tonalities, or major chords with added tone.
Yes.
Like the first chord, like, or the other one that I use, it's like this, or like this, which I sometimes switch to the 7 and sometimes to the, to create this crunchiness, because in the end, the pitch of bells, to me, sometimes it's not really in tune, you know what I mean? Like you hear it in the distance, and it's like a ring that sometimes the harmonics change as you hear them, like. So I didn't want to be like too precise with that.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That's really good.